Now we're at section 9.3, the last one for chapter 9 that we'll cover. And it is measuring weight and temperature. And remember, we've done the linear, English and metric, unit fractions, dimensional analysis, and then we've done area and volume, capacity, again using dimensional analysis and unit fractions. And now we're at the last, which is weight, temperature. All right. Now we're getting the swing of all of this, knowing that we have identities that we can convert to unit fractions and then change what we want. In weights in American measurements, we have 16 ounces equals 1 pound and 2,000 pounds equal 1 ton. Very easy, but the problem is there's many gaps. So let's look at our first example. I'm going to make it a little bit larger and maybe you can see it. Over here is the table of identities. And we've mentioned that you don't have to memorize anything. They're always visible for you to use. So we're talking weight. The other one was fluid ounces. This is weight in ounces. When you buy a steak at a restaurant, they'll say an 8 ounce, 16 ounce, or a T-bone gets as high as 20 ounces. All right, so we have 34 ounces weight, and we want to change to pounds. And we notice that the identity we need is the first one on our identity chart. And it says 16 ounces is equivalent to 1 pound. LB is pound. So now we're going to verify that we're changing by canceling out what we started with and changing what the directions were. That gives me 34 over 16 pounds. So now we're going to use our calculator. I'm going to enter the 34 divided by the 16. I got that right. Okie doke. And enter. And I'm going to get 2.125 is in pounds. Now, we usually do it to 2 decimals, but you answer the questions in the direction that they want. Sometimes they want 1. So that's nothing new to what we've done all along. Well, here's our metric. We know metric is a base 10. And we know that if we move to the right, then the decimal moves to the right, the same number. To the left, then the decimal moves to the left. And there we have it. So in this case, we move to the right, we multiply, or actually move it over to the right. If it moves to the left on where we want to end up, then we divide, which means we move to the left that many places. So we have our chart, kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, grams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. All right, so we're starting at 83 grams. So we're starting here, and we want centigrams. So we're moving to the right 2 places. So we take the 83 and place a decimal and move to the right 2 places, because every whole number ends in a decimal, and our answer is 8,300 centigrams. And that's what we do. Nothing difficult. Let me get it closer. I don't know when, I guess when I copied it, it got Kelly Wonka. All right, so here we're starting with 23 and 1/10 kilogram, and we're going to grams. So let's do our little chart. Kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, grams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. All right. All right. So we're starting here, and we want to go to grams. So we're going to the right 1, 2, 3 places. So that means I take the number and move the decimal in the same direction, 1, 2, 3. So now I know that my answer is 23,100 grams. All right. Those are fun. Now we have this one here. It says convert the given unit weight to the unit indicated, milligrams to grams. All right. So let's see what we have. So this is kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, grams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. All right. So we're at milligrams, and we're going to the left this time. 1, 2, 3. So we take our decimal, and then we move 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 9 grams, because grams is a larger unit, so there's less of it than the milligrams that we started with, which are our smallest unit. All right. So now we're talking to convert to the indicated item of volume to, and in this case, we're doing weight, volume to weight. How much weight can the container hold? So we have meters cubed, this last one, and we want kilograms, not cubes, but kilograms. So here we go. We're going to have the 0.1 meters cubed over 1, and we're multiplying by 1 meter cubed is 1,000 kilograms. All right, so this cancels our meters cubed, and I'm going to have the 0.1 times that 1,000. So that gives me 100 kilograms. Okay, let's do this next one. See what we have. We have kilograms, which is weight, to volume, centimeters cubed. All right, so let me make a little room so I won't feel restricted. There you go. And so I'm going to put the 2 9/10 kilograms, my starting point, and I'm going to look kilograms to centimeters cubed. Well, here's centimeters cubed, and I've got grams, so I can't use that one, but I have it here. 1,000 centimeters cubed is 1 kilogram. So that's the one I need. So here I go. So on my kilograms, I have my kilograms in my denominator, and above it, I have 1,000 centimeters cubed. Remember, centimeters cubes are small squares of a measurement of 1 centimeter on all sides. So now let's see what happens here. This cancels. I end up with centimeters cubed. That's what I wanted. And now I'm going to put it as 2,900 centimeters cubed. That's my solution. Good. Now let's see what this one has for us. And I'll have to make some room here. It's not letting me. All right, so we're going to crunch that one. Sorry. And in this one, I have meters cubed to T. And T is a weight. And it's not tons because it's not a cap T. This is in metric. And I think that was two, whatever it was. But it's in metric. All right. So I'm going to take my 3,500 meters cubed. That's my starting point. I want meters cubed, which is the bottom one, to tunes. So I have this is equal to that. So isn't that cool? So I have 1 meter cubed holds 1 joules. I think it's that. I don't remember. So we're going to cancel that, and I end up with a little t. That means I have 3,500 t's. So here we are on another one that has the table of American or English to metric, English to metric, and you can see it's approximate. And this is strictly changing items. So in this one I want 17 ounces, which is weight, 2 grams, which is weight. So I'm looking at my chart and I have that guy right there. So I'm going to multiply by 1 ounce in my denominator is equivalent to 28 grams. All right, so my ounces cancel and I get grams. And then that gives 17 times 28. And now I'll use my calculator. That's a little more math than I can handle at the moment. So I'm going to have 17 times 28. and I get 476, and I ended up with grams. Not bad. Okay. Nothing you can't handle. Let me make this smaller. It expanded because I wanted to get the other one up a little bit. So just bear with me a little bit. There we go. All right, so on this one, it says use the given equivalence with dimensional analysis to convert to the indicated. We have American to metric. So I have the 350 pounds over 1. And I want to change pounds to kilograms. And I see it right here. Pound is approximately that part of a kilogram. Remember, kilogram is the largest we have that we study in this course. So that gives me 350 times 0.45 kilograms. Now I'm going to use my calculator. And I get the value of 1575 kilograms. All right, looking good. So again, none of these are difficult, just a matter of constructing the problem and then utilizing the identities. 61 pounds is what I'm starting with, and I want grams. So grams is here, and I have ounces. Okay, pounds to tons, nope, that's the one I need, is right there. So what I'm going to do is convert pounds into ounces. So I know 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. That's what I know. And then that is then changed to what I needed. 1 ounce is equivalent to 28 grams. All right, so let's see what I have done. Pounds cancel, ounces cancel, and I end up with grams. There it is. So what I have then is 61 times 16 times 28 grams. And I'm going to use my calculator. Make sure 61, 16, 28. And this is my product. Okay, doing wonderfully. Now we have this last one with tons. This is a duplicate problem that I had entered and couldn't remove, so I scratched it out, sorry. All right, so I have 360 T's in the metric, and I want to change it to tons. So that's this one right here. So let's do that. So I have 0.9 T. That should have been a 1. Sorry about that. Over 1 ton. All right. So my little t's, my metric t cancels, and I'm left with tons in our American weight. So I have the 360 divided by 9/10 T's. Now it's my calculator. And I get 400 tons. All right. So now I'm going to stop here. So that I can do the second half strictly on strictly on temperature. And that's just formulas. Thank you very much for listening.